What's up, guys? It's Ben 10,000 rai-oh, your friendly neighborhood Yu-Gi-Oh! Superhero, and today, guys, we're gonna get Thunderstruck. Stick around. Alright, so today, guys, I'm going to be featuring one of my more interesting decks, I think. This one's very powerful, very anti-meta-ish, which, let's face it, most of us here are not meta players. So today's video is all for us who are not meta players and care to make sure that they can't do anything by saying no. This is an update to my Brothunder deck. I don't know what you'd call it. It's basically Ties of the Brethren equals every Thunder, level 4 stun Thunder monster. So, essentially what we're going to be doing is we're going to go Ties of the Brethren, preferably on something like Denko Sekka. Because Denko Rekka is right. Anyway, and then you're going to be like Thunder King, and Zap Mustang, or Lightning Rod Lord, depending on whatever you draw. And then, essentially your opponent goes, oh, I can't play Yu-Gi-Oh! You win. So, in case you're new here, because I know I have a few new guys here, because you guys seem to just pop up whenever I'm not making videos, which I think is the weirdest thing, but I'm not complaining. If you're new here, this is how we do things. What we do is, I have this little discussion with you guys at the front. I will then give you guys the replays for the deck that I'm featuring, and then, towards the end, we will have the deck. And I will put a pinned comment below, with a time code so you guys can skip to the deck profile. So that's for you guys who are just looking for the deck, who don't really care to watch the replays. I got you, fam. So without further ado, let's get Thunderstruck! There you have it, guys. This is my weird Thunderstun deck. Now, I admittedly kind of took this variant from one I saw on Google, and then I kind of edited it for my own playstyle. So, for example, I only have, I believe that person had like only one of the Lightning Rod Lord, and they had triple Denko Sekka and 2 Zap Mustangs. and they were only playing one honest. But the reason why my ratios are the way they are is because this is something I actually own. So so I decided to just kind of build it the way like I would build it if I had it, if I was going to play the deck in real life. So every one of these cards are basically cards I own. The only thing that might be different is the extra deck, but the truth is you're really not going to use it all that often. In fact, the only extra deck monsters I used during the testing of this deck was like Omega and Bujinte here, but that was only in testing. I never really used them outside of that. But essentially your goal, like I was saying at the beginning of the video, your goal is to use Ties of the Brethren with preferably something like Denko Sekka or Thunder King, and then kind of throw out the other stun cards you need. And then, of course, you got Swords of Revealing Light to kind of stall out because they have to attack in order to special summon. So that's kind of like how you keep your opponent, like Zap Mustang is essentially a Vanity's Emptiness on legs. So to keep that effect going, you have to keep things to where they can't attack you. So you play cards like Swords of Revealing Light and Thunder Ruler, so they can never swing at you, therefore they can never attack. Or, excuse me, they can't attack, and therefore they never get to special summon. And then, of course, you play cards like Moon Mirror Shield, Psychic Blade, Bashing Shield, because I don't have a third Moon Mirror Shield. So I play, you know, just to look, because it's a very normal summon-reliant deck, so I figured, I'll play the Bashing Shield. Plus, it protects my life points, which, as you can tell, we pay quite a bit using cards like, you know, Ties of the Brethren. But we also play things like Anti-Spell Fragrance, so that's why we're only playing 2 of the Lightning Rod Lords, because we have this, so that's kind of our third one there. You know, essentially, if you get like these 4 guys on the field together, your opponent really can't do a whole lot. They can't special summon, they have to play something, and Zap Mustang here can survive being hit, I believe, twice in battle, so no setting, no spells during main phase 1, and you can negate a special summon and stop them from searching. And then, of course, if you have Honest in hand, your opponent might as well just give you the game, because they're only going to get to play 1 monster, and then they're going to die. Their monster's going to die in battle, most likely. Yeah, this deck was actually fairly fun, fairly simple to play. If you're looking for something that's very stun-oriented, this is the deck for you. I would suggest, though, that you get some, if you have them, play more of you know, if you have it, I would suggest you play more Denko Sekka and more of the Brothunder here. Like, if you could max out on those 2 cards, then yeah, you'll be sitting pretty. Like, I just use Summoner Monk to get into things like Zap Mustang and Thunder King, but essentially that's the only thing I would say to make this deck actually better. But like I said, this version is based off of the one I physically own, and with all my decks, you pretty much can ignore the sideboard here. It doesn't mean anything. It's just cards I messed around with. I did mess with Breaker Field here, but it didn't really do a whole lot. So I just said, forget it. Alright, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this this little Thunderstruck deck. I know I've been making that joke throughout the video, but I enjoy it nonetheless. And, yeah. If you like what you see here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you would like to see in future videos here in the comments. I believe the next video I'm going to be working on will be a viewer-requested deck. I just wanted to remind my 2 videos back from that little hiatus I had to take to be, you know, decks that I preferably like to play. So, yeah. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm Ben10000 Joe, your friendly neighborhood Yu-Gi-Oh! Superhero, and I will see you guys next time. Peace!